All right, so in this problem, again, the directions are going to be something about finding all 6 trig ratios. And so again, first of all, you want to draw this on the units, or on a grid, I guess. And so you're going back 2 and down 4. So -2 here, and then down 4. And so right here is my bow tie. And again, remember, anytime we're in trig, it's always going to be in this kind of butterfly or bow tie position. It will always be touching the x-axis. So the triangle cannot be positioned any other way. The right angle will always be here, and the reference angle will always be right there. So if you look at this, first thing you're going to do is, in your bag of tricks says Pythagorean Theorem. So a -2 squared is 4, and 16, which is 20. So we square root, and again, you do have to simplify this. So 4 has a square root, and 5 doesn't. That's a leftover. So you get 2 radical 5 is this value right there. And so now you have the ratios, but again, it doesn't mean the math is going to look nice. So, all right, so sine of theta is opposite over hypotenuse. And again, you need to rationalize the denominator. And again, do you see how these also reduce? So 2 goes in there twice, and so I get -2 square root of 5 all over 5. All right, and that's my sine. Cosine of theta is toa, so adjacent. So adjacent over hypotenuse. And rationalize the denominator. And again, do you see how these also cancel outside numbers with outside? And then tangent is opposite over adjacent, so toa part. So opposite over adjacent, which is a +2. Right now, to find the other ones, they're just reciprocals, right? So cosecant, I would just go back, and if I look at my original, which is what, that much of it, right? If I look at that, I want to find the reciprocal of that. So cosecant, oh shoot, gotta change pen color, sorry. So, well, it's not, oh, there we go, sorry, changing the wrong thing. So cosecant goes with sine, and theta, I guess is what I used. So I'm going to flip this guy, so 2 square root of 5 over -4. And again, it doesn't change to being positive, it's just reciprocal. So the 2 goes in here twice. So I get -square root of 5 over 2. That's my cosecant. All right, the next one I want to do is what? Secant of theta. And that is the reciprocal of cosine. And again, I'm going to go back and just this first part here, highlight that, because that is the first ratio I did. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just flip that guy. So what is that? That's 2 square root of 5 over a -2. And again, I need to reduce or simplify or whatever. So those are going to cancel. So I still end up with a -square root of 5. All right, and then the last thing I need to do is what? Cotangent. So I'm going to come over here. And obviously the answer was 2, so I can just reciprocate that, and I can get there. Now, if you really want to check, you should check your signs. This is what? Negative in this quadrant. Okay, so this should be negative, but of course when you take a negative, divide by a negative, you get positive. So those should be positive.